are you? What are you doing here? Oh, I'm just joking. Welcome to the very first episode of family-friendly Xenoblade. This was created for the Xenoblade Amino. I've made multiple posts talking about it, but today I'm finally starting the first episode. I hope you're ready. Let's get right into it. So, the first thing we're doing today is we're going to start off with some images. We're going to move on to a video. We're going to obviously make family friendly. But first we're going to start with an image. Right here I have my phone. And we are on the Xenoblade Amino. And we are going to check all the requests that I've received. And we're going to see which ones will get the pick. Well, we got some lovely advice from AJ, the leader of the Amino. Change that table's name to Little Dabby. Let's get into the very first actual request. Alright, we've got the requests pulled up. First request is from Hylian. Make Dahlia family friendly. That is going to be a challenge. Now, for any of you that don't know what Dahlia looks like, why don't we pull up a picture there, Johnny boy? Oh, okay. All right. Now, yeah, I don't think you want your children fantasizing with that, if you know what I mean. So, what we're going to head and do, get going here, and we're going to get a picture of her.
Let's get a picture of Dahlia. Alright, so what we're going to start with is pulling up a picture of Dahlia to use. We're going to edit it and make it super family friendly. Now we're going to pull up the website. Alright, we got Dahlia here. Let's go in your images and pick the one we're going to censor out. I don't prefer the word censor. I prefer family friendly. Because we're not censoring anything. We're just saying, hey, this is okay to show your kids. Sound good? Oh, alright,
Now, okay. This is obviously not a picture of human anatomy. So this is what we're working with. Okay. This is not human anatomy. I don't know what this is. Everything is off about that in every single way. So we're going to go ahead and save this image, and we're going to make it familyed. Alright everyone, now, before we get into editing our first image, I got a special game we're going to play. I'm going to go on the Amino, and I'm going to go ahead and ask one of my friends personally who they think we should censor. So I'll be right back, guys. I'll get back to you after I message all of them what I'm going to say.
I asked all my friends, and they all had no ideas. So we're not gonna come back to that. We'll wait until next week.
Alright, the image is loaded. Now, let's go ahead and get into the examination here. So we're just gonna find out what really makes this image so inappropriate. What I'm thinking about first is the obvious answer, and it's this whole area here. We need to fix this all up. Now, the background is really advanced looking. It's got a lot of machinery, and by machinery I mean metal bars, very high tech, futuristic stuff. You know, we don't have that in the real world. We're gonna go ahead and have to tough this out and you know, do what we gotta do. We're just gonna geniusly trace this absurd evil stomach. Now, I would have told you a couple years ago, before I took on this career, I don't think I ever would have thought that in the future I would be sitting here cropping out a pair of breasts. It's something I never thought I would be doing my entire life. Almost done cropping this weird thing that kids don't like. Alright, we now are done. No, I'm just joking. We are nowhere near done with this. We have to continue, but we are not done. We have to find some way to make this wall background come across this. So what we're gonna do is there's obviously some sort of square machine right here. So we're just gonna connect a little box like that. We are connecting a box. Alright. Now, we just gotta select the color. We're gonna go ahead and select the color of this background. Take a brush, and we're just gonna start off by painting this. This program has a really annoying brush gimmick. Let me just change it to a setting I am used to. If you guys are following along at home with this family-friendly program, we're going to go ahead and click on the Pixel Art Round option on the Krita image editor. Now this will make it where you don't get that weird bloomy color blur thing. We get the color we selected. But that doesn't look good enough to pass for a cube. As you can see, one end is a lot more blurry and has some more detail. But fret not, we have a solution. Now we got this little bar thingy in the background, and we're just gonna go ahead and copy that. By doing this, we will be able to put it in the background of both sides. Now this is a little tip that if you checked out my family-friendly Pyra edition, you will learn that this is what I use to copy her arms. You see this black line. We just gotta go up here to the corner. We click copy. Then you click paste. Then you go to layers and you make sure the new layer that just popped up is selected. Now look at the magic. Ooh, spooky. Alright, now we're just going to put that right there. See, we're already starting to build our empire. Now, the problem is there's more color detail in this one. That's why we're going to select a darker area of this. Why don't we click this little screw beam right here? That's pretty good. Then we're going to select this tool right here called the gradient tool. The gradient tool is going to help us right here. Make sure you have the other layer selected, and we're going to go ahead and pick the empty area right here. That's some of it at least. And we're going to see how picking a little gradient part would look. Now the gradients did not work. That was a little too extreme. But I think if we just do a little smudge, no. Okay. It's not working well, everyone. Okay, so ditch the gradient tool. It's not gonna work here. Let's go ahead and pick something else. I think something else that will work a lot better is if we go ahead and just copy the top part in its entirety and paste it on the bottom to make it longer. Or hey, we don't even need to do that, do we? Why don't we just select this area right here. Why don't we just select this area and do that. That looks right, doesn't it? Just joking. Alright. Now we almost got it. This part's going to be easy right here. Now, as you can see, there's some sort of pole in the background right here. This is going to be really easy to fix. We just gotta select the pole, click transform, and stretch. And since it's a thin object, it doesn't really matter. It starts to look a little pixelated, but other than that, it's fine. Alright, now the background's about as good as we're going to get until we can learn how much we actually have to fix here. Now, we don't want her to have a terrible injury in her stomach where she can't even breathe because she has a hole in her torso. So we're going to need to go ahead and fill this in with the pattern she has in the rest of her body. And this leads us to our next problem. If you zoom out, she's not wearing good clothing. In fact, she is wearing nothing at all. She has a flower pattern on her skin and is naked. Rated R much? So we're gonna go ahead and fix that. I think Dahlia's gonna like the outfit we picked out for her. Now, is that kid-friendly or what? And all done. Alright, now let's see the before and after shot. Alright, now, here we have the before. This revolting image. And now, this is it after. I think we completed our objective today. We can check Dahlia off the metaphorical list. Let's move on to the next subject. Alright, now, basically, this next portion will consist of me reading out a comment and then showing a little presentation I made to present to Disney Channel, because you know they're going to be all over this kid-friendly Xenoblade fun. I'm going to show the clips, and you guys are going to like, comment, subscribe. Comment 1, also by Hylian. The scene after you crash into Gormott where you're looking up at Pyra. Ooh, I like that idea.
Oh, thank goodness. You aren't injured at all, are you?
Comment 2. This is by Kara. How about the Zord boss fight intro cutscene? The one where Zord says his name? Now, that one is even better. Let's see what I can do.
No. They're gone. So who
Juice.
is? Oh no.
Ah, here at last! I've been getting hungry!
Shulk! Isn't that? It's him, all right. He's the one who...
Invited.
Juju!
Juju and the others. Tell me where they are.
You want...
Well-behaved gentleman.
He's right here!
It's so delicious.
Juju!
He's still...
Hungry.
but don't think he will be for long. As for the others, well, I just couldn't help myself.
They're eating my dessert.
Welcome to our banquet hall. Tonight, the main course will be...
Pizza bagel bites.
And if I've still got room, the
Chocolate cake.
will make a tasty dessert.
Murderer!
I'm Zold, your host tonight.
It's gotten super late, and I'm getting tired, and I have a massive headache, and there's bugs flying around the room because I got all the lights on all day long. Basically, sorry for cutting it short. It's late, I'm tired, and we went through all of the requests. So, I'll see you next week. This was Family Friendly Xenoblade, the very first episode. And don't forget, feature me on Xenoblade Amino.